Welcome back to an episode of We Are Trolling About in the main headquarters, and it's time for us to accept some side missions. One of them is from Grungwar.
What is needed of Grungwar has been thinking, Chieftain. Maybe now would be a good time to speak to Nerbok.
Please, let them speak to the One-Eye. Zaska just loves getting insulted.
It is not about that. The Chieftain has found food for the tribe, better weapons, and life grass for the wounded. He has led well. That is what Grungwar is trying to say. Maybe Nerbok sees that now.
Let's hope so. But I also found some bone.
Chieftain, how can Grungwar help?
Akrog has some bone dust for Grungwar's plant.
Grungwar was about to ask. He saw Akrog collect it. All right. A sprinkle here, a sprinkle there. And there they go. Mugwa is truly glorious.
Krog wishes mugwa well. Bless their weapons instead. Wait. Why do we want to bless our weapons?
Good. The leaves can still hold more of it, though. Grungwar feels it.
Then they will keep looking.
Of course, duty
Right.
awaits.
So, we got the purple one. Oh, good. And there's one more rarity that we can increase it. So, and while we get added, let's talk to Nerbok.
Akrog, Mugwa praise. Nerbok has been meaning to speak to him. Trusted one, Grungwar.
Trusted one, Nerbok.
Can they speak alone? All right.
There we go.
What is this? All right. Nerbok hates blathering, so he will be frank. First, he wants to thank Akrog for speaking to him when they first got here. Nerbok knows not if he would have bothered had he been in Akrog's position.
Great war in Nerbok is important. And?
And, straight to the point, Nerbok likes it. Tusks, he was never good at this. Nerbok heard about the things Akrog did. Finding the Brittlebone Scrapper, getting food from the Brittlebone village, and bringing the life grass for the sick ones. Nerbok said he would respect Akrog when he starts leading the tribe well. And Akrog has. Now, let Nerbok speak true. This means not that Nerbok will follow Akrog blindly, but, well, Akrog gets the idea. Nerbok will give him a chance. Maybe. Now, enough of the sweet words. There are things to do. The blood for the tribe, and the tribe for the blood. The blood for the tribe, and the tribe for the blood.
It's a food patch thing. That is perfect. We're gonna do that. And, what else we got? Where do I get this offering from? I have no clue. Okay. No resources. There we go. Training a scrapper needs fewer resources. That's good. Sharp Eye of the Tribe provides an additional worker. Yes. Alright. And training a scrapper. There we go. Perfect. So, and it's the shells that we need, isn't it? This one. The Brittlebone Writing. There we go. Parchment with Brittlebone Writing. Grungwar says the Brittlebones wrote it were traders on their way to a village to sell moonkin tusks. Yeah, that's the one. Yes. Let's dismantle that for cruelty. And build it. There we go.
Pretty place you've got yourself here, Sir Troll. I must admit, perhaps Stinking Troll Cave was inaccurate.
I hate to say it, but my dim-wit brother is right. Except for that gruesome corpse on the sarcophagus. Do I even want to ask what that is?
Probably best not to. Have the pig and the scrapper all they need to start shaping weapons? Have they spoken to Zaramak already?
The charming Master Scrapper, you mean? Yes, we have. That is, I did, and Arthur just stood there looking daft as usual.
You were grunting for the most part, if I remember correctly. Long story short, I think working with that scrapper of yours will be just fine. He'll focus on the straightforward stuff, and we'll take care of the masterpieces. Sound fair to you?
Akrog will tell them when something needs shaping.
do that, and we'll discuss the matter of compensation after the contract, I hope.
Okay.
Akrog is curious. How would they compare the troll things they forge to the things they used to make for Brittlebones?
Compare? I may as well compare a lump of clay with a sculpted masterpiece. It's not my intention to offend, you understand?
Wait, it's not? Tiaras, knotted knockers. There really is a first time for everything.
Oh, Arthur, always so vulgar. To illustrate my point, for my regular work, I require about a whole month to create a single sword, forging and reforging it to perfection, bestowing its surface with the most intricate patterns, imbuing it with exotic magic. Here, Arthur can just about manage to cobble together something heavy, sharp, and really rather ugly.
Akrog cares not what a weapon looks like. Can the scrappers' weapons be used to kill their enemies?
Well, yes. But then, so could a big, pointy rock.
The pig and the scrapper should spend some time watching the Moonkin fight. They are just as skilled with weapons as any Brittlebone. Perhaps that will inspire them.
Good idea, Chieftain.
Come to think of it, it's an excellent idea indeed. Perhaps one of your skull crushers confuses Arthur for an enemy and smashes him into a bloody pulp. What? One may dream.
Have they forgiven each other yet?
Ha! How could I possibly forgive someone who is so completely devoid of skill? Watching him work is almost more painful than his cruel theft of my Bernadette.
Ellen's ass. How often do you want us to have this conversation? I didn't steal her.
Yes, you did. She was my heart and my soul, and you, with your foolish nincompoop antics and passably handsome face, took her from me.
Because she didn't want you.
Vile lie!
So, no forgiveness yet then.
Akrog must say he is impressed with how well the pig's same blood is learning from the pig. The things he forges, they are not bad.
Not bad? Well, that's a dubious compliment, but I'll take it. Glad to be of service, Sir Troll.
So eager to please. I wonder what Bernadette would say if she could see you now, bowing and scraping before the Troll Chieftain. Wait, she'd probably be too busy laughing.
At me? Or at the shrill pot-bellied pig squeaking instructions into my ears?
Of course at you. My porcine predicament would likely unleash a torrent of sorrow at the injustice of my affliction. Bernadette is a kind soul, and she can tell a suffering gentleman when she sees one.
Ah, well, maybe you're right. Maybe she would like you if she saw you now.
You think?
Yes, of course. You're more handsome now than you were ever before.
Why, by the... Imbecile! Imposter! Kin traitor!
Easy now, Wilbur. Get any more heated, and you might just turn into bacon.
Bacon?
Ha! How funny. Do you want a pat on the back for this unprecedented display of wit and eloquence, dear brother?
Is it as difficult to work together as they feared?
Oh, my trolloid companion, you have no idea. Every moment is like a waking nightmare, Chieftain. I might as well try teaching my skills to a dead orc.
Actually, I think that last piece turned out rather well. Perhaps I'm finally getting the hang of this.
Yes, if by rather well you mean as ragged as a tramp and as weak as your willpower.
Oh, come on, Wilbur. I think we're actually working well together. We should have tried this years ago. If only you hadn't been so precious about your wondrous gift with metals. I could have at least helped you.
So, you would have stolen my work from me as well as my beloved. How very surprising.
Fine. Have it your way. But let's get on with it, shall we?
That sounds like a good plan. The pig said something about the Dark Echoes.
I did indeed. I had a chat with that lovely dark elf, the one you so ominously call the Stranger, and he told me about your method of breaking those seals. Duality magic is such an underestimated discipline of...
Wilbur thinks he could use leftover Dark Echoes to craft extremely powerful things for you. That's what he's getting at.
And I would have gotten there a million times more eloquently than you, dear brother. But yes, that's what I mean. The more of those mystical essences you find, the better.
All right, that is good to know. Akrog thanks the pig.
Quite the opposite, dear Sir Troll. I thank you. A chance to utilize duality magic for one of my creations? Ah, the mere thought makes my porcine heart beat faster.
Could the pig take a look at this? Akrog found it in a temple. Grungwar said they might be plans for Hibernian weapons.
Said he such a thing, the fine gentleman? Well, let Wilbur de Falchion see the exhibit. Ugh, so much dust and grime. And what is that sticky grey stuff?
No, I play with iron beaks and one took tablet. And when it come back, it looked like this.
What? I beg your pardon? Are you telling me that these are iron beak excretions?
If that means droppings, then Akrog does. It is true. Why is the pig so angry? It can just wash them away.
Oh, Tiara's sensual hips. You should have seen your face, Wilbur. I'm growing more fond of your lot every day.
I'm sure you feel quite at home here. Ugh, disgusting. These trotters shall be rinsed in pure ambrosia once this conversation concludes. But to respond to your inquiry, your elder was correct. They do indeed look like schematics, and interesting schematics at that. These glyphs suggest an advanced understanding of...
We'll use the knowledge from these tablets to make better weapons and armor for you. Just bring them here when you find more.
That is what Akrog wanted to know. He thanks them.
Much obliged, I suppose. Now, where is that ambrosia?
Right.
Akrog needs something from them. If they can stop arguing for a moment.
Well, I'm good to go. It's Wilbur who just won't stop howling. Or squeaking, that is.
Oh, how incredibly amusing, Arthur. What do you need, Sir Troll?
Ooh, we got good stuff now. Dexterity stuff. Finally. Only problem is it's a spear. Throwing spear. There we go. Finally something good. Yeah, question, how much dex do I have? How much dex do I have? I think it's 8. So that means the next level up, yes, needs to be placed in dexterity, so I can make good use of this thing.
Chieftain,
Is the wrong one? So, how does that work? If target is wildlife. Oh, again, a wildlife weapon. I do not find wildlife. 10% chance to summon a vicious panther, a puma, and a dire wolf. If we fight... No, wait. We deal more damage if it's wildlife. The other stuff happens all the time. For some reason it's an anti-wildlife weapon, but it summons wildlife as well, which is weird.
Chieftain, Zaramak speak to pig and its same blood. Good scrappers they are, real good.
Zaramak minds not working with them, then.
Well, it's true that Zaramak not good enough, no? And if Moonkin have better weapons when hunters attack, Slig may be still alive. So, it's true, Zaramak happy working with them. He do his best.
Akrog is glad to hear that.
Okay, ask Grungwar to read the word again. No, let's insert the Cruelty Echo shape.
All right. Let them hope this works.
And there they go. It went blue. Time to find out what lies beyond, no? Trusted one?
Time to find out what lies beyond.
Yeah, that's exactly what we said a moment ago. But before we go through any gates and so on, we're going to end this episode. There was a, well, headquarters and talkie and whatnot episode. Until next time, then like and subscribe and ta-ta!